Engle joins us here live. He's in one place right now. In addition to being an ultra endurance athlete and motivational speaker, he's also the author of the book Running Man, a memoir of ultra endurance. Charlie, welcome to The Story Is.
Thank you so much. Glad to be here.
So we start with a basic question. Why are you doing this?
Yeah, that is the question I ask myself quite often. But 33 years ago, I found my way into sobriety after about a decade of shenanigans and struggle, real struggle, as many people do. And running was this thing that I had always done, even during those bad years. And when I took away the drinking and the drugs, running just really struck home for me. And I started running races and long races, and figured out that endurance gene that I also had as an addict really translated well to athletics.
Yeah, I mean, because essentially you were a drug addict, right?
Yeah,
and so you were at the lowest point of your life, and this is some symbolism here.
Yeah.
We're going from the lowest point on the earth to the highest point. And was running basically a comparable addiction? Like that was the addiction?
In a sense, although, as I like to say, I never sold my car to enter a marathon, but, I did that occasionally, for drugs. And so the comparison is fair, but with drugs and alcohol are about hiding, about being invisible, and anybody who's ever run, even a marathon, like there's nowhere to hide. You are fully visible. That bright light is shining on you, and you're present to feel everything.
So what are the logistics? How do you actually do this journey?
Man, you picked the hardest part of this to zero in on, because people always think, oh, training's the hard part. No, the logistics. Because this is a 4.5-month expedition. I'm going to free dive, run, bike, mountain bike, sail, climb. And so the logistics of the different countries, permissions, getting help in those countries, doing the specific training for the different legs it's a lot to cram into. Right now I have about almost a year still before I start, January of 27, but this year is going to be packed with 5 or 6 other events in preparation.
Yeah, I mean, because how do you even go about training for something that nobody's ever trained for before?
Well, the good news is I'll be 64 years old when I do this, and I say that's the good news because the 20-year younger version of me would have done nothing but train all the time. And this version of me at this point understands that age is actually an advantage for me. It's not a disadvantage. My experience allows me to mentally be able to do this and to know how to not quit and to know that some days you're just going to have to dig in and get through the hardest parts.
And your sons are going to be part of this too. We got some photos of them, right?
Yeah. My 2 boys, Brett and Kevin, are going to be part of this, and they're 33 and 31 at this point, both good athletes, and there's Brett. Yeah. And honestly, when they were younger, I was doing these big adventures all around the world, and the honest truth was they told me they would have liked to have had me around more sometimes. And so one of the things, this is a healing journey for us a bit too.
So you were featured about 20 years ago in something called Running the Sahara, which was nominated or narrated by Matt Damon, a documentary at that time. Here's a clip of you surprisingly running the Sahara. Is this going to be a big documentary production too? What's going on with that?
It is. I mean, always, storytelling is the whole part. This is an athletic feat, but honestly, how much watching me run across a desert or bike can you really watch? So it's way more about interaction with cultures. I consider it cultural exploration, where I'm going to go in and I'm going to meet people. I'm going to talk to them and see how they live. And I've partnered with Charity Water, which is one of the top charities in the world, quite honestly. But they are the premium clean water nonprofit in the world.
Sure.
And they are brilliant storytellers. And water is a problem across all the regions that I'll be crossing. So together we're going to solve some problems too.
What's the most important thing you want people to learn from your story, from watching this?
God, I love that question. Thank you. It's really, what happens to us isn't nearly as important as what you do about it. We all have struggles. We live in this crazy world right now, and it's easy to get fixated on all of that craziness, or even get attached to long-term goals in such a way that you find yourself never getting where you want to go. And I think that the important piece for people to remember is it really is the old mantra of like 12-step recovery, which is one day at a time. You know, the only miles I can run when I'm out there are going to be the ones right in front of me. So during the hardest of times, if I can just focus on, you know, getting to the end of that day and knowing that the next day I get to do it again, that'll be a victory.
Well, it's an amazing, amazing story. Congratulations, and people can follow along. It's amazing to see you sitting down and to see you.
Not my natural
Can you
state.
relax? Can you just chill
Not
out
my
and
natural-
enjoy on a Sunday?
It's hard. It's hard.
Yeah.
It's hard.
All right, Charlie. Good luck.
A real
Thank you so
pleasure.
much.
Thank
Excited
you.
to follow